Hello, hello. Just gonna hang for a second, let people jump on. Hello, hello. Happy winter solstice. It is the winter solstice today. It is freezing in Fargo. I'll give you a little temp up check here. It was 22 below last night when I checked. Real temp, not wind chill, real temp. Oh, we're warmed up. It's -10 right now. Craziness. Hello, hello, hello. All right, say hello when you jump on so I know you're with me and you can hear me and all that good stuff. I am Jody Harvilla, psychic medium. It is December 21st. It's our 21st day of 31 days of spirit. Missed a couple days though, but we're doing pretty good. Losing my voice a little bit. So I got my handy dandy tea. All right. Hello, hello. So I've been working on my 2023 word of the year, people. So start watching your emails for them. If you still want one, I'll take a few more. I put the link in above. You get word of a year and a little mini overview of your year on how that word is going to work for you. They're super fun to do. I love doing them every year. Happy solstice. Hello, ladies. Samantha and Christina and Zaina and Kirsten. I sent yours this morning, so check your email. Make sure you check your junk and spam, you guys. Sometimes they go in there. Rachel and Vicky. Hello, hello. All right. Happy holidays, my friends. Hello, Miss Mary. All right. So today, hold on. Did I not bring it in? Oh, I'm going to be so mad if I didn't bring it in here. I swear I did, though. Did I not bring it out? Hold on, friends. Really? Did I forget it? I must have. Damn it. Darn it. Nope, I must have forgot it. Okay, I'll have to go in and get it. All right, so it's the winter solstice, so I thought we would talk a little bit about that. How many of you actually have something that you're going to be doing for the winter solstice? Because I thought we could do a fun little thing. Dang it, I forgot my little pine cone. I swear I brought it out here, though. Must not have. Dang it. Hello, hello, ladies jumping on. So winter solstice for us on this side of the world, it's the shortest day as far as day of daylight. It gets dark. It gets dark here early anyways in the wintertime. Today it will be one of our shortest days and we will have tons and tons of darkness today. And I love the energy of the winter solstice because I think there's almost like an invitation to be silent. And I don't think humans are silent enough. I really like the silence sometimes. And there's a lot of people doing some really cool ceremony. I think it's a beautiful day to do ceremony. I'm going to do one too. I'll explain it in a minute. And I've done different things every year for the winter solstice. I used to not even understand what it was, but anytime that I can create some kind of a ceremony around an energetic, powerful day, I definitely do. So I do a lot of clearings on this day. I do house clearings on this day. I started doing my word of the year today. Because it's helping me go within. It's helping me with my intuition. I love to be connected to spirit on days like this. I just think it's beautiful. Yep, it's a reflective time to go in. I just did a reading and or a word of the year, and the woman's word was light. And I just laughed because I thought, oh, isn't that funny? Because today is such about like the darkness and the silence and things like that. And her word was light. And the recommendation from Spirit was to look at her life and see the places that maybe felt a little dark to her and pull in some light. And I thought, that's a really cool way to look at it. And I think today is a great day to look at that. And I did have with me a cool little thing I'm going to use for the ceremony that we're going to do, but I'm going to kind of let it roam through the day, and I'm going to do it tonight after, because I know a lot of people watch the replay. So I wanted to give time for people to do this if they want to. Happy solstice. Yes. Oh, good. Amy, good to see you, darling. And so for me, the winter solstice, it's a reminder that the end of the year is coming. It's a reminder that it's good to go within. It's good to do some different things. I actually have a list of fun things that people do on the winter solstice that they celebrate, because I think all these kind of holidays and things like this, I think it's kind of fun. And so I was looking online for some different things that people do, and I thought it was really cool. So one of the things people do, because they're trying to bring in some light and they want to honor the darkness and do different things like that, making beeswax fire starters. Wouldn't that be kind of fun to do? See, I would totally do that because we start fires. Well, we start fires all the time in the she shed. Every morning, my husband comes out and starts my fire out here, which is so nice. But we have fires, in our backyard. We do them at the lake all the time. But I thought, well, that's kind of a cool little thing that they do. Handcrafted holiday decor. So maybe it's the night to do the popcorn strings, since it's going to be like 40 below in Fargo. So we might do some handcrafted holiday decor. Creating, this was something that I think I would love to do maybe during hunting, because we usually do wreaths and things like that. So we have all our decorating stuff out. We have our pine cones and we have our tree branches and different things. But to create a Yule log and then you burn it on the winter solstice. I thought that was really cool. Nancy said, my solstice yoga was canceled, but I found one on YouTube. Yeah. There are some people, I was going to try to find the link and I can't remember who's doing it. I kind of wonder if it's Sunny's Clan. Somebody's doing a sound healing. So maybe, maybe if I find it, I'll post it. But I thought that would be kind of fun too. I was Googling how to make those earlier today. I thought about adding fire starters to my store. There's your validation, Rachel. You're welcome. Yeah, it's going to be bitter cold in here and Minneapolis, and the windshields are going to be even worse. It's just really, it was minus 22 last night, getting colder by 24 below by Christmas Eve. Awful. Don't travel. Okay, so handcrafted holiday decor, Yule log, which you take just a like a wood log, and you add pine tree branches and holly berries, and just make a cute little log, and you can use it as your table centerpiece or a decoration in your house. And then on winter solstice, or I also read, make it on winter solstice, burn it on Christmas Eve. So I thought that would be kind of cool. Or you could probably burn it on New Year's Eve too, just depending what your intuition told you. So that might be something I might want to do. That would be fun. A winter solstice feast, a release ceremony, which a lot of people are doing release ceremonies, and I'm always up for a release ceremony. And I love this one too. Light a bunch of candles in your house to bring light to the darkness. Think about it. We have so much electricity. Like, thank God we have heat and electricity. Most of us, not everybody, but thank God we do, right? That's something to be grateful for. But they said to turn off all your electricity and have candles in your house tonight. I thought that was cool. Then there's also something, this would be kind of cool for my sales marketing brain. The 13 days of solstice starts last night with the eve before solstice and goes to New Year's Eve. I thought that would be kind of cool to have different things that you do each day. And then a lot of people decorate their Christmas tree on the winter solstice, which would be cool. Wait, it's too long in the season for me. I need to do mine like right after Thanksgiving. But a lot of people, if you haven't done your tree yet, they'll wait until winter solstice and decorate it. So I thought that was cool. Bake a Yule. Yes, you can bake those cool Yule logs, Carla, and share with your neighbors. Absolutely. I saw that too. I know, it's so cold. It is. It's so cold. I keep going from like sweating in my she shed to cold because the fire, it gets too hot and then it gets freezing cold. Okay, so winter solstice is all about the dark and the light. And so last year, I'm so mad I forgot it in the house. And it's too cold to go get it, so I'm not going to. Last year, what I did was I did a ceremony in the evening, and I had everybody tell me different things that they wanted to let go of. We're going to do it different this year. And I put all the little things that people said on little pieces of paper, and I put them in a pine cone. And then I did a burning ceremony for them as a release ceremony. What I was told to do this year by my fun little spirit team, when I was sitting with everyone's energy today, is I would like to hear what, and if you don't want to say it privately, send me a quick little email, not a 10-page email, just a quick little email, a couple words. I would love to know things, like one thing in your life that you would actually like to bring light to it. Instead of releasing everything that doesn't serve us and all that, because we do that a lot in different ways, what is something you actually want to bring some light into? Maybe it is something you're struggling with. Maybe you want to bring some light into your finances, or you want to bring some light into your health or well-being, or your house, or a relationship, or a job, or like it could be anything. So I actually want you to sit with it for a second. So go ahead and put your hand on your heart. Okay, hold on. Don't answer me yet. Although I'll take that one, Lori. Hand on your heart, and you close your eyes. And you just take a breath. And you put your hand on your heart because that gets you out of your head. Because your head will repeat everything I just said, right? But I want your hand and your energy on your heart space. Bring your attention down to your heart space. Ask your spirit what in your life needs some light brought to it this year. And then if you're comfortable, put it in the comment section and I'll add you to my pine cone. So I'm going to write it all down in little pieces of paper tonight, and I'm going to put it in my little pine cone, and I'm going to do a fire ceremony for everybody. Okay, so tell me what it is and what your spirit says you want to bring some light to. Okay, so Lori says some light to her unfinished book. Love that. That's great. Yep, Michelle wants to bring some light to her move, which I love that. That's great. I'm going to put light to family relationships, Marsha. Amy, bring light to marriage, business, and finance. You know what I also heard for you, Amy, is bring some light to be playful with all of those things. There's a little word for you. Christina, finances. I know, right? Couldn't we all use a little light on our finances? Well, I'll put that for everybody. I always put my own intentions too. I also heard playful for you around finances. There's lots and lots of ways to make money. Sam, I'll take that one, but what about for you? I want something for you. Hand on your heart and ask yourself what you need some light for. Okay, but I will definitely add her to my list. Lisa, got it. I heard, instead of the word ideas, I heard the word inspiration. So new business inspiration, which will lead obviously to ideas, but that's the word I heard. Zaina, I love it. Energy level. That's what I was at last year. I get that. Carla, I love it. That word independence, it's a good word for you this year. I like that a lot. Carla Hofford, I love it. And sometimes she said, love life, damn it. And sometimes you actually, it's more of a choice, which always sounds so weird to me, but like being happy and loving things and making that decision, like it's a decision. And you sometimes have to make that decision every day, all day. So I get that. Ooh, I like that, Rachel. Self-care and leadership. And if you're watching the replay, put it down in the comments because I will be checking back all day and keep adding to my list. Angie, I got it. You know what? I would shift the weight loss part. I would shift that to bringing light to a healthy, strong body. I would shift that a little bit. Okay. Yep. Be playful, Amy. It's all over your energy for this next year is being playful. I don't know if you have a word of the year yet, but that would be mine for you. Oh, Mary, I love it. I think the world could use some help with that piece. Okay, so light to, I'm going to put mental health and joyful experiences. I love it. Yep, if I'm asking you guys to go to your heart space, I'm asking about you, not everybody else in your life. I want to know about you. Kirsten. Got it. Oh, whoops. There you go. Miss Michelle, you're co-creating, not controlling. Co-creating. That might be a good word for you for the year. Co-creating, not control. Neither one has control. It's a co-creation. And if you're not in alignment, you kind of get what you're out of alignment on instead of getting in alignment. So you got to make friends. You're still pissed off. Make some negotiate that you can still be pissed, but you still want to co-create. That might help you, hun. Nancy. And I felt, Nancy, yours health and surrender. I heard with grace and ease. Add that on there. Okay. Always want grace and ease. Heather. Self-love. Love it. I don't know. I'm using StreamYard, so if you're not registered, I can't see your name, but whoever wrote bring light to each day for the next year, I gotcha. Love that one. Yep, Mary, I got it. Love it. Oh, Samantha, see, there we go. I like that one. Bringing light to her self-talk. Can't we all use that too? Be nice to yourselves. Love it. Kaylin, self-love, love life. Love it. My she shed is cozy. Thank you. My husband built it for me. He built me my she shed, and then this last summer he built a little screen porch at the camper. That is my love language. Just build me little cozy rooms to sit in. I'm good. Okay, so what we're doing, if you just popped on, we are creating I'm going to do a fire ceremony tonight with a pine cone for the winter solstice. And I had people take a minute and put their hands on their hearts and then ask what area of your life, not what you want to release, because there's lots of release ceremonies, but what do you actually want to bring some light to? Ask your heart space. Okay, not your head. Donna, I would shift your language just a little bit. Instead of, I just need to find peace, I would say, and not letting anyone stand in my way, you're fighting for it. I would learn how, I would bring some light to allow it in instead of fighting for it. I'm a fighter, so I get that. You're learning to allow peace in. Even if people around you aren't peaceful, you can still be peaceful. Okay. Marsha, I love it. And ask your horses to help you with that, because horses are magic. They're one of the most magical animals on earth, and they will help you with that piece if you ask them. Karen, I got it. Hold on. Got to put another page up. Light in your health. Got it. Kathy, the trust and light myself and abilities. Yep, I love that. Very fitting, Kathy. Yeah, grace and ease, you guys. Grace and ease. Everything that everyone said, add some grace and ease to the next side of it. That will help. And so as you guys list these out, if you're watching the replay, I will keep adding to my list. I probably won't do it until like 10 tonight. I'll do it late because I know a lot of people watch the replay later in the day. Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to chat about, let me grab a link. Hold on. Let me grab something. The other thing is, and not everyone has seen this, I want to make sure I brought it up here, is, and you saw me do just a titch of it as we were walking through. So one of the things I do in the new year typically is some kind of class on intentions, creating intentions. I love to help people create intentions. And so we have intentions with directions coming on January 11th. And the cool thing that we're doing with it this year is when you sign up, you can bring a friend. So you sign up, you bring a friend for free, or you split it behind the scenes or whatever you want to do. But one of the things, so I'm not always a great goal setter because I don't like the word goal. I would always set goals and then I never make them and they never just really fit for me. I just didn't like it. And I found out about the word intentions, which, you know, semantics is goals. But I loved the energy behind setting intentions because it made me go a little deeper with what my goal actually was. And I always tell people when I hear their intentions, I'm like, that's a great intention, but you got so much shit below it. Like it's not a true intention for you. So like someone, you know, I had a girlfriend that she always said she wanted to be a millionaire. She always wanted to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a millionaire. My intention is to be a millionaire. And I was like, well, that's a great intention. Nothing wrong with it. But you haven't even made 30,000 yet this year. So it's too big of a step and you have all this shit underneath it. So how about you shift your intention to learning how to be really excellent with money or educating yourself on being, you know, setting your foundations of your business or something. Like we shifted and we kept talking about it until it really landed. And I really am good at feeling when intentions land for people. And so I wanted to do an intentions class and I want to have a whole bunch of butts in seats. And so we did a buy one and then you get one for free so you can bring a friend. So figure out who your friend is. And we're going to do, I probably will have too many people to help everyone individually, but we will run through how to create them and how to get you to that feeling that actually works. and it actually helps you stay connected to your intention. Because if you're not connected to your intention, then Carla just said you got to put actions to it. But if you're not connected to your intention in a big enough way, you're not going to be motivated to take the actions. If you have an intention that really sits with you, that's what actually is driving you to do the different things that you want to do. And if you have an intention that's not quite right, or it's just kind of a bullshit intention, you can't bullshit the universe. And so if you have one that's not really true for you, like, you're not going to be really motivated. It's going to be like, meh, whatever, I'll just work on something else. And it takes you away from it. But if you set an intention that you can really root in, then that can really help steer. And I like that you can shift intentions, and you can follow the energy of the intentions, and you can follow it through the year, because sometimes my intention is this. And then I'm like, oh, hold on a second. This one over here feels more in alignment, which I wouldn't have felt if I wouldn't have gone that direction. So now I'm going to shift my intention over here because that one feels complete to me. So I'm going to move here. And it's how I learned how to baby step instead of setting a goal that I just, whatever, like, I just never liked setting goals. And I like to have goals, and I like to get to my goals, but I have to go in a different way to get out of the way of my head, who has an issue with goals. Hopefully that makes sense. But I like to do intentional classes and things like that for people in the new year, because so many people are doing New Year's resolutions. So many people are setting goals. And even as they're setting them, I can feel the pre-disappointment of them not reaching them. That is not a good goal nor a good intention. And so I love to sit with people and kind of move through that energy a little bit, so you can recognize the feeling. And then as you recognize the feeling, you adjust your intention, because then you become aligned. And when you become aligned, then the energy starts to move. Okay. I know some people love the word goal and they have no issues with it, and that's totally fine. Some people don't like it. I'm one of them. But I know to have the life that I want, like, I definitely have goals, but I like to set the intention to get me to whatever the goal is. Makes more sense to me in my crazy head. So that's what we're going to work on at the beginning of January. Okay. So winter solstice tonight, if you are coming on late, tonight I'm going to do a ceremony about what you want to bring light to in your life. Instead of doing a release ceremony, a lot of people are doing release ceremonies. We do that a lot with the full moon and things like that. So I wanted to put a little twist on it. And I did this last year, and it was so fun. And it was so cool. So I did a class of it last year where we all sat and kind of went through our stuff. But I thought I would do it with all of you this year. And then I'll probably have more than one pine cone tonight. So I'll post pictures. But I wanted to have pictures of the pine cone and then putting it on fire to invite the light in and release anything that's in the way of that. And I thought that would be really fun. If you're at home, because a lot of people are kind of stuck now with the holidays and it's so cold, you can do your own ceremony of any kind. Sometimes I had another thing come up in someone's word of the year today, that their recommendation was to sit tonight and go through where they're not confident in life and how to bring some light into that. But then to write the list on where they do feel confident, because they were going to be a little surprised at what came up, because they don't often sit with that energy. A lot of times we're very confident with lots of different things in life, and we focus on the stuff that we're not, where really we should be over here. And so that might be something that you guys can do for tonight too. So winter solstice, I always clean the house and usually do my grocery shopping for New Year's Eve today. And I will do that today because we're supposed to get another wind and blizzard and blah, blah, blah. So I will be doing a little bit of that today. But I like to get my house set up nice and cozy for winter solstice. It's another great day. You can do the simmer pots. You can clear your house. I'm doing several clearings tonight. If anyone's interested in a space clearing tonight, let me know. Or a personal clearing, let me know. And then I did put in the link for the new class. And I also put a link if there's a few more people that want a word of the year and they didn't sign up for it. Go ahead and sign yourself up and I'll get those out by the first of the year. Okay. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you today. And I will keep checking back again for anyone that watches the replay. And if there was something that you want to bring some light to that you don't want to put on social media, send me a quick email and I'll add you to my list. Okay. All right, friends, I will talk to you soon. Happy winter solstice. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what time tomorrow. I'll let you guys know, probably around noonish again. Because I'm working on my recordings and stuff. I want to get those done for the new year. All right, friends, talk to you soon. Bye, guys.